How did this happen? Raincloud, thank you very much for the host, buddy. And a raid. Oh my goodness, so we're going to get rained on. Oh no! Good evening, folks. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How has your stream been tonight? How have you got on, bud? Right, let's kill off some of these older ones. In fact, let's kill off this guy. Why have we been dropping off in here? I set this to priority 1 ages ago. The wild one's meant to be getting dropped off here. What the hell? How you getting on, Raincloud? How's it been? This priority got changed. I don't know when, but I set this to 1 a long time ago. So, I don't know how that happened. But I'm going to kill off some of these old ones. Like this guy. I think. Is he the oldest one? Yeah. Get him killed off. I think that got reset when we did a save and load. Anyway. Have they swept all those eggs up now? No. Why are there no sweep egg? What the hell? Hey dude, yeah, not bad. Slowly remembering what to do. Oh, no, struggling to find guys at the moment though. Found a CO2 one, just found natural gas. Nice. Thanks, GG. Good buddy. Gotta get exploring, mate. Although in fairness, I explored very slowly on this playthrough, so I can't really say much myself. Yeah, we just gotta get out there, mate. Get exploring, get into the wild. I kind of want to just let all of these hatch and see what happens. The only thing is, I don't think we'll get many eggs if we do that. We'll end up running out of eggs. Then they'll start dying off, and then it won't be crowded anymore, and then we'll get more eggs. Ah, fuck it, I'm just going to leave this. We seem to be getting, like, a reasonable throughput of water. Like, a few packets every now and again. I'm quite happy with, considering it's just fishies. Yeah, we'll leave them going. Okay, I really want this to get up and running. Yeah. Okay, a few more people on tidy so they'll come and collect these eggs a bit quicker. So back to 8 in there. Have we wrangled all of our Drecos? How many have we got in here? Up to 5. Why haven't they wrangled them all yet? Thought I did these on a 9. Get them collected. I want more plastic, more Drecos. Right, so we were heading up here, weren't we? Let's do a little dig into this ice biome, because there might be some easy Weezeworts here. And I'm conscious that our geyser is going to start erupting soon. It might have even started erupting already, I don't know. Let's do this. There's 4 Weezeworts in this tiny little ice biome, so let's get in there. Active in 2 cycles, okay. Let's make sure all this is collected, and then I'm going to put some storage in here. This is where we're going to store our ice, or at least some ice. We'll make it out of granite. Let's seal this off, and we'll put a Weezewort in here, I think. You are going to be liquefiable. Ice. Okay. Now this is going to be where we start finding pools of flooded water all over the base. So what I'm probably going to do is make it so that we don't have any runoff anywhere. So what I'm going to do down here is that, and we'll deconstruct this. Put in some floor. Should close up the steam guys on the right before it gets active again. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. We will do that. I'm not sure I care what happens down here. I think this will be fine. Still got one too many critters in here. There's another one hatched. Oh, we've got another babby. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I think I'm just gonna kick some of these out. Let's put this to 1. Let's kick all these out. No, put it to 2. I've got these wild slicksters we've got up here just having a little party. Nice. We saved them. We've got plenty of CO2 to eat down here if they want it. I don't know why they're all sat up here in the oxygen and polluted oxygen area, but whatever. Okay, are these boys happy again now? Yeah, we're back down to 8. The amount of petroleum these output is absolutely shocking. But I think we may need some more CO2 as well, in fairness. So, we may just connect this pipe up. Because this is not giving us very much output, is it? Not really. Oh, Rex King, thank you very much for the host, buddy. Much appreciated. How's it going, mate? How are you? Totally ignore my Sunny Shiner comment. Sorry, Vixen, I'm sorry. I did actually read the comment. I just couldn't take it in at the time. You said we have a Sunny Shine egg. We do. A Sunny Shine nymph. Should we hatch it? Sorry, I'm the worst. I think they just give us more light, though. I don't think they actually do a lot for us, really. And it is also going to overcrowd the room. Who wants to die? You die. I'm sorry, Vixen. I'm the worst. I try and read chat. I do try and watch it. I'm just the worst. You can breed it into other pretty colours. Okay, well, we'll grow him. Wait, is that an actual progress meter? I did not know that. On the incubator, there's actually a progress meter. Wait, is that real? 42%. Oh. I had not noticed that little dial before. Oh, 1 second, guys. Just check my phone. It is, isn't it? It's a progress meter. Nice. I'd never noticed that before. Did we kill off one of those dudes? I think we did, didn't we? Cool. Have we got enough Dracos now? Yes. These guys are fine. I'm not going to do anything about them. And have we got our sage eggs coming in here now? shouldn't have any more issues with them. Why are you... Oh no. Okay. So how many sage hatchings do we have in here now? 6. Fuck. Okay. We do have some spares down here, so that's fine. Let's wrangle this little dude. He's just been chilling down here for a while. So let's put this to a 1. And let's turn you back on. So much micro. Where's he gone? There he is. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll store some ice in here with an 8. Hopefully this will be fine. This can deal with our steam. Kind of want to get all this crap swept up, but they're just taking ages doing it. Keep yours up placid, but got vital and nega in the wild. Vital and nega in the wild. I mean, will these actually give me eggs now that I'm feeding them stuff out here? Like, I don't fully understand how it works. Or do they need to be ranched properly? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's just a normal nymph. I thought it was a sunny one, then. Like, obviously we're feeding them abyssalite here and phosphorite there. I mean, is it just total pot luck what we get, or... is it just totally random? I mean, we're feeding them, so they shouldn't die off all being well. They're not hungry. He's glum, I don't know why. Like, I want them to just roam free. It is a fucking progress bar. I never noticed that before. Beautiful. I've got a stone hatch there. We'll put stone hatches back in here. I don't care about stone ones. Stone hatch. Go. Beautiful. Okay, this is now the emergency point. I would like you to all get done immediately. Jobs mastered, Ari. Beautiful. Hatches all wrangled now. 8, beautiful. 7, beautiful. We've got 6 smooth hatchlings in here at the minute. Oh no, we've got 5. That's alright, I'll take 5 for now. I'll put you back down to a 1. You can be back up to a 9. And we'll get all these wrangled. Just to make them wild again. That should be fine. Cool. Yeah, I think this is one of those things. I can't see me putting this much effort into critters in another playthrough. But I definitely wanted to play with them all in this playthrough. So for those of you that are like, fuck me, this is boring. I'm sorry, I really am. But I kind of wanted to play with as many of them as possible. The shine bugs I'm really not that arsed about because they don't really give anything other than decor. And the problem with decor is it's fucking easy to do, like in your base. You don't need any additional boost to decor. So I really don't know why they did that. They should have made the shine bugs give other benefits. And I know you can get the vital shine bugs and things like that, but again, it's just kind of meh. So we'll play with all the other critters, but shine bugs I'm just sort of just going to leave to do what they do. If we get any special ones, then cool. If not, I'm not really bothered either way. What if they made light sources actually necessary? Well, they have done in a way with crops, but the problem is we have lamps. So unless they remove lamps from the game, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, there are some uses for light, but not really. I don't know. I think it's just not fully fleshed out at the minute. Let's face it. The fact that like so many of the hatches just give coal and stuff again doesn't make sense. Like, why don't we have a hatch that can make diamond? Why don't we have a super compressed hatch that can make diamond? So that the shine bugs that feed off diamond, the super glossy, sexy ones, we can make them a food source. Like the idea that hatches compress food into coal. Well, the next logical step is hatches that compress it even further into diamond. So why don't we have that? Like, that kind of makes sense to me. We haven't made a puffed ranch yet. It's because puffs are absolutely useless, Vixen. That's why. The amount that you need to feed them is pretty much not doable. The amount of polluted oxygen you need to feed them is just crazy. It can be done, but it's just a massive waste. So it just doesn't make sense for the dupes to work in absolute darkness. Well, that's the weird thing. Like, we don't... because of the way that the game is, if there was like a constant fog of war and they were running through darkness, and maybe they had like a fear debuff or something, then yeah, I can understand that. But how would you fix that with shine bugs? Because shine bugs just float around randomly, so you'd have to have a billion of them flooding your map, so that doesn't work right. If you have a polluted gas geyser, we did, Crossming, in the last playthrough, we did a polluted gas geyser and did a puffed ranch, and it still wasn't enough. They consume ridiculous amounts. You won't find a polluted geyser big enough to feed more than one puffed, for example. You just won't in the numbers. It doesn't exist. Ah, fuck. I thought this might happen. Piss on it. Let's cancel all this crap and let's get this sealed up. It just doesn't exist, sadly. There's no way of generating enough, unless you do like a massive evaporation chamber, which again we've done before. I don't really want to do again, and it would have to be massive to accommodate. Like, imagine trying to feed 8 puffs in a full-sized thing. It just ain't gonna happen. Ain't doable. Who's suffocating? Stop that. This might not work as well, you know, because we've not put any temp shift plates or anything in. Let's slap in a few temp shift plates quickly. Let's see how that works. Let's just go. Let's just do something like that. There's too much steam in it, because this output's like, what is it, 5 kilos a second? Yeah. Oh, these little green things who inhale polluted oxygen. You can create them by living yeah, morbs. They create fuck all, Belzania. They create like grams per second, and I mean like nothing. They used to work, and I've got builds on my YouTube where I showed like you used to be able to put a morb underwater, and it would output something stupid like a morb would output like 2 kilos a second of polluted oxygen. So you used to be able to do like liquid oxygen builds using morbs, but nowadays they've nerfed morbs into the dirt, and they don't generate hardly anything, unfortunately. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this because I'm trying to burst your dreams. I'm saying it because it isn't practical anymore to do. Else I would do it. It's not a thing anymore, really. Oh dear, they're not going to like working in there, are they? Fuck, I should have done this when I had time. Fuck it. Lyra, don't sleep in there. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, unfortunately, in the ranching update part 1, they nerfed morbs. So morbs now output hardly any polluted oxygen, so you can't really use them practically. The only builds you'll see are the stupid ones on the forums where they've done it in debug, and they've spawned in like 80 morbs and 20 puffs and a load of biodistillers and a load of this, that, and the other. but it doesn't work in a real game. It just lags your game to death. If you have that many critters, you've no chance. So people that have built builds in debug, and that's the only thing they've got in their debug world, it's just a shitload of mobs and some puffs, fine. In theory, making that many mobs and maintaining that many mobs in a normal game, plus a base, it's not possible. So, unfortunately, it isn't done. I don't mean to, you know, piss on your parade, but that's just how it is, I'm afraid. In theory, if you were only setting out to do that as your only reason for your entire base, then yeah, it could be done, but it's not very practical. Not at all. Right, we might as well connect this pipe up, you know. Let's see, I've already got a bridge in place over here. So, let's slap you in, and let's connect you up. Start getting some of this water out of here. It seems crazy to be pumping my ice so close to this hot water. I don't really care the temperature of this water, do I? Let's just go into my main tank, which is toasty hot. So yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's gonna blow again. Go home, mate. Go home. Diamond isn't even useful. It is for decor and used for temp shift plates and stuff, but I don't use it very much. I use it for like really important temp shift plates, and that's about it. Someone is actually suffocating. May, what is your problem? It's just a bit of carbon dioxide. Just deal with it. It's fine. We'll get this built quickly, and then I'll seal it up, and then we'll do a quick health check and get everybody fixed up if we can. For now, we're just going to have to scold a few dupes, because I'm not slapping in suits just for this. It's not worth it. Come on, Rowan, get out there, son. We'll see if you're above 1,000. May, what is your fucking problem, honestly? What is your problem? Just go home. Go home! I like the idea of diamond hatches. Yeah. Super compressed, super heavy hatches. I think that could work. I think that would be fun. They should put coffee in the game to push the workforce. And by that, they should make a critter who poops coffee beans, like the real cat who poops expensive coffee. I thought they vomited it. I thought it vomited the coffee. Or was that meerkats? I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, I think they've said they're not going to put any stimuli in the game, stimulants in the game. Like, people have suggested, like, chocolate and stuff in the past, and they've even said no to that. So they did say that a good while back. There would be no stimulants, unfortunately. But like energy drinks and stuff, nothing. That would be a good idea if you had like, you know, sugar-based foods that you could give them that would give them more energy. Make them run faster for half a cycle or something. I could get behind that. I could really get behind that. But then it gave them a come down for a third of a cycle or something like that. That kind of could be quite fun. Sugar crash. Okay, I promise, just get this done and then we'll have a nice chill out. Alright, Travaldo, you are fucked. Let's get you on a bed. Go fix yourself. Come on, get a couple more of these built. Oh dear. Is that Banhi? Let's get Banhi on a table as well. Where are you? You can do it. What are those pipes or whatever below the steam geyser for? These are conveyor rails. They've got ice on them. So the idea is that I'm going to use some ice in here to sort of condense the steam. Problem is I've got loads of carbon dioxide and shit in here that I really should have pumped out, but I've been a bit of a lazy prick. I could actually slap a pump in here quickly as well. Let's do that. Let's slap a pump in here. And we'll just do it real dirty. We'll come out to there. I'm asking him to do a lot now, in fairness, but I need it done. Bubbles, it's time for bed. We're running out of builders. It's going to erupt in a minute. I think for now I will just slap down a quick mechanised airlock so I can turn the direction off quickly. Can you build this, please? The old puffs were nice, they gave clean air. Yeah. So how do you keep these puffs alive then? These are just wild ones, I'm not doing anything with them, they're just running around doing what they want to do. Okay, get this door built, please. Oh, you bastard. No, it's going to be night time. Come on! Oh dear. Yeah, I'll pump some hydrogen in here, it should make it work a bit better. We'll get rid of the CO2, pump some hydrogen in. This is active now for 92 cycles, so I might as well try and get it a bit closer to being right. How big would those high pressure tanks have to be if they weren't high pressure? Ooh, Knutson. Let's see. Well, this single tile here is 50 tiles. 50 tiles. 50 tiles. 50 tiles. Pretty fucking big. Pretty big. Very large. Like, we're talking this screen size, maybe? Or half the screen, maybe, something like that. A lot. Very big. What a great idea to get the lazy dupes some sugar so they get fat and work even less. No, I like the idea though. It's something like that, like some sort of energy drink or something. I think that'd be a fun idea. Okay. Excuse me. Right. I could knock out these walls down here temporarily, because it's not too bad down here, I don't think. Temperature-wise, it's fine. We'll let this water condense for a minute. No, let's let them back in. Go, go, go. Let's start working on a hydrogen pipe up here as well. So, let's see. This is my hydrogen pipe, isn't it? Let's get you disconnected and deconstructed. Let's get rid of all this crap as well. Let's run you... Let's run you up here. Yeah, it's only going to be temporary. We'll just run it along here. Oop. What we'll do, we'll pump out all the shit in here. We'll put a quick filter on, and we'll just pump in some hydrogen. Might want to extend this conveyor rail a bit further up here as well. That might be wise. Yeah, I think we'll do that.